What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of F1 2020. We've got an exciting week of racing ahead of us here. I feel like I say that at the start of every episode, but I'm just loving this game. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you guys for enjoying it along with me. I'm glad you guys do, and we'll see what we can do. We've got some big shoes to fill here. We've had a second place and a third place finish in the last couple of episodes. We are slowly but surely, incrementally raising the difficulty, so hopefully we could keep up with those good performances, but I feel like the wetness, the rain helped us out in the last one. So anyway, this week we are going to be racing at Hungary, which is going to be exciting. This is the latest real-life race that we've seen. We're currently in the middle of a 3-week break, I think, is the time they're taking off, in the actual real-life races, but I don't know. We'll see how we can do. Hopefully we can pull a Lewis Hamilton. He absolutely decimated the competition at the Hungarian Grand Prix last week. So let's see what our activities are looking like this week. Woo, we've got a lot of days to fill in, 9 days in total. That's pretty exciting. So we've got 3s, 2s, and a couple 4s. Sponsor advertisement is going to give us 500 team acclaim and 30K cash. That's actually pretty good. Esports event is going to give us personally 100 acclaim. I'm not worried about that. I am interested in that though. But if we were to do that, it's going to take up a lot of additional time we could use otherwise. I mean, G-Force training, that's going to work on our second driver's racecraft. I'm not too worried about that. I'm thinking we're going to do, let's do the sponsor advertisement for sure. I'm going to do the marketing, and then I'm going to do the durability team building. I don't really like doing the focus on the certain departments because I don't like taking away from the other ones. You know what I don't like giving +5 to chassis and taking away 7.5% from everyone else. I don't want to hurt their morale. But we do get, we get resource points, so I'm going to do it. Whatever. Screw it. All right. Looks good to me. We're going to go there. Facilities, we do have $2.9 million we're going to be able to spend here. So you guys know we are kind of working on chassis at the moment. We could upgrade our fabrication, build time, quality control. I mean, each one of those is going to be good. I'm also kind of tempted to maybe do resource point generation down here on durability. That's going to increase the resource points that we get each week, get an additional 40 each week. It's going to cost us 1.5 million. I think I'm going to do it, dude. Let's do it. All right. 25th of July is when that's going to be delivered, which is in 5 days. So that's going to bring everything up to a Spec 1. If you guys remember last episode when we were doing our new driver negotiations, Carlos wanted a Spec 1 chassis setup. We got Spec 1 chassis by upgrading one thing in there. I thought we were going to have to get everything to level 1. But if you just do one upgrade, it gets you up to level 1. Which is pretty interesting. Over here in personnel, I really want to keep working on this analysis suite. Gives us more experience for our second driver. It's going to get us more resource points overall, but we don't have $3 million as of right now. So we're going to have to hold off on that. If we go over to our actual drivers and contracts, I think I'm going to get media coaching. It's really cheap, but I feel like a lot of our interviews have been getting a little bit more difficult, and we're having locked answers. So if we get that, we're going to be able to get better answers. For an additional 500,000, we're going to be able to get level 2. I don't think we need to go that far yet, but I feel like that's a pretty good look right there. R&D, I mean, we've got 1,300 points. I don't necessarily want to spend it on anything in the chassis department yet because we are going to be upgrading the chassis department with our money in the next couple of weeks. So that's going to reduce the failure percentages. So I kind of want to wait on that. 23% failure chance here. Ooh, see, like these would be good. I kind of feel like maybe we want to go for that. Let's do it, dude. Here we go. 23% failure chance. It's going to be a major part impact. Estimated delivery is going to be on the 24th of August. Whew, sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. So we've got that going on. Feeling pretty good. That's going to kind of catch us up to speed here. Let's go ahead and advance time. It does look like we have some upgrades and some new equipment and stuff that's going to be delivered throughout the week leading up to the race here. So things are really looking good. We're feeling pretty good about this. I'm not going to lie. Now, one thing I will say, just in case you guys didn't catch the end of the last episode, it does say we have worn components. If we go over to our vehicle, we are swapping out to our second control electronics part, we ran that thing into the ground. It had about 17 laps of lifespan left. That thing wouldn't have even hardly made it through practice. So we're all good to go. I'm feeling pretty confident in the car. I'm thinking we're going to be good. Current gearbox has fulfilled its requirement to complete 6 races. New gearbox can be fitted without triggering a penalty. Sure, sounds good to me. And let's get into practice, baby. You guys are witnessing history here. We actually went through the entire practice session. We're actually in FP2 right now, but we went through everything.
And a job well done.
Everything that we possibly could do. 100% complete practice, including the final one, the final like challenge they have you do, which is race strategy. It takes 5 laps to do it, which is why I usually skip it. Everything else you could do in 1 lap. This one takes the most, but I mean, you guys could see we exceeded expectations, got everything we needed out of each one of these practice sessions, and we're looking pretty good, dude. I'm feeling pretty confident here. Let's go ahead and we are gonna retire from this session and move on to our next one. So the reason why I did all the practice things is because, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a difficult track, but it's kind of getting there. It's definitely not as easy as some of the ones we've had in recent episodes. Now, this is FP2. We didn't do anything on soft tires. We didn't do like our quali timing or anything like that. So you guys can see we actually ended up being 16th fastest out of the group. Now, the thing is most of these people set their faster times on soft tires apart from Max Verstappen and Carlos Sainz. So I don't think we have to be that worried about it. Technically, out of all the mediums and hards, we were in 3rd place, so that's not bad. But definitely something to keep in mind. Like people are going to be fast here. This is definitely not an easy track. It's I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. So let's go and advance to qualifying. It has been a fully dry race weekend here. All of our practices were dry. Quali's going to be dry. The race is going to be dry. This is perfect. Let's see what we can do. Oof. Had a little bit of wheel shake there off the start. That's going to put us in P20. That's not good. Let's see what we could do. We do have a custom car set up for here. You guys know I just kind of basically looked those up on Google before every race. So we'll see how it works out for us. I mean, they pretty drastically change your performance. So hopefully blindly trusting random sites on Google is a good idea. Dude, that corner right there, Lewis Hamilton in real life and the actual race last weekend was absolutely incredible through that corner. I don't know how his car was doing the things that it was doing, but it was miraculous. He was pretty much going through that thing full gas. It was insane. So it looks, whew, we're gonna be in bad shape here, fellas. We're in P20 right now. It looks like we got a little loose at a couple of those corners, and this might be our worst qualifying yet. Up into P17, we're gonna have our work cut out for us, dude. P17, holy cow! Half the time I was just looking at the number up at the top left. We were kind of off the racing surface there towards the end. P17.
Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. Historically, a good race for first victories with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the first time here. 14 corners then for our drivers to navigate at the 2.7-mile Hungary ring today. It's 6 lefts and 8 rights around a lap here, with average speeds in the region of 120 miles per hour.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
So we're gonna have 18 laps here. It looks like they wanna fuel us up with only 18.6 laps. Whew. That's a little bit aggressive. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna add up to 19 laps of fuel. That way we can use a little bit more rich mix when we want to try to pass people and stuff. Default strategy is going to be running on the softs up to lap 6 and then changing them out. Do we potentially want to change that? I mean, we can add 0.085 seconds if we push it to lap 7. We add a second if we go to lap 5. I mean, I'm good with pitting early. I feel like the undercut oftentimes works in our favor. I'm gonna go ahead and activate the the boost button, the overtake button right here off the start. We have never done that before. Oh my goodness, dude, we are so fast. Are you kidding me? Okay. This is something I can deal with. We had a collision where? Shoot. All right, we're fine. You know, it's not the best start in the world, but we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be just fine. We had to go off into the grass. That was a little bit scary, but we're gonna fall in line and we're gonna see what we can do. I'm going overtake mode here. We aren't gonna be able to pass on this corner. This is gonna be a tough one to pass on. That's for sure. Right back up in that rear end. Dude, those white curbs, you want to watch out for those things. Those things are bad news. Nicely done. If we can get around them, that is. Oh yeah, we're around the outside. That's what I'm talking about. Ran that one a little bit wide, but we're gonna be okay. All right, we gotta try to catch up to the front runners here. So, I mean, dry track. Like I said, we've had a dry practice. We had a dry qualifying. We got a fully dry race ahead of us here. So we're gonna see our good old friend, good old pal, the DRS button here. DRS flap, be able to fold down that wing and get that extra.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Get that extra mile an hourage. You know what I mean? Get that extra speed. I'm gonna go rich mix with the overtake button there. We're gonna be able to catch up to Lando. What's up, cheeky Lando? I'm gonna go back to rich and overtake here. All right. Lay off of it early. Okay, dude, I'm feeling pretty confident here. I put in those extra laps. I can feel the difference, baby. Dude, we are getting up in there. Let's go, baby. Oh my goodness. Getting so close to these fools. Ooh, we're really taking that corner wide. We're gonna have to rein that one in, Trev, without a doubt. But this is an interesting track. I don't really know where our best overtaking opportunities are. I would guess probably on that front straight by the start-finish line. Apart from that, we've got a couple of straights in here, but nothing too crazy. Lots of corners at the end of those straights, which makes it a little bit scary.
You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
We're 0.4 behind him. I mean, we've passed on a couple of the corners too, so we might be able to do something there. We are 2 positions from being in the points, which is pretty exciting to say the least. Whew. Okay, a little bit of contact never hurt anybody. Come on, overtake mode. Rich mix. Not gonna happen. Dang it, I had to back off there. To be honest, I feel like that section, if we would have gotten on the rich mix and the overtake mode faster, could have potentially been an overtake zone, overtake opportunity. Ooh, getting that corner down. Dude, see, I really like, I mean, this is definitely a more difficult track than what we've raced on before. I really like the feeling that we're legitimately getting better at this game because I feel way more confident. Like, maybe I need to be doing all those extra laps in practice because I feel way better here. Overtake, rich mix, front stretch, all being put together here. Overshot it a little bit. It's all right. We tried. Had a little minor collision with Norris there.
The aggression, please. We don't want to lose places because of a penalty.
Okay. I mean, to be honest, I just broke way too late. I was just not prepared for it. I was not prepared for it at all, dude. This section is so much fun. Just like braking a little bit and then getting right back on the gas. Dude, we are really pushing the boundaries today. I feel like this is going to be great for us, or we're going to end up just completely wrecking this car. I should probably calm it down. Honestly, I really should calm it down. We're getting a little bit reckless at this point, and we just lost some time. Kvyat's behind us, just licking his lips right now, looking to take our spot. So we got to calm it down. Going to build our ERS reserves up a little bit here, and we're going to go back on the attack when we get the chance. Really, if we keep it close, I would think we might be able to undercut him. I don't think going for the pass is the right move. I think trying to undercut him is the move, dude. Our pit crew just they go in. Let's just stay within DRS distance. And let's try to do our best with that.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
All right, in-lap it is. Here we go. Let's get after it. Oh, my goodness, dude. We really do not value our front wing in this one. It hasn't had that much contact yet, but we have been inches away from completely ripping it off a couple times now, so we're gonna be very, very careful about that. Gonna try to have the best in-lap possible here. Ooh. See, that's kind of what I'm looking for a little bit more, minus the tire spin. Getting that segment clean would be huge for us, without a doubt. I'm still trying to push it just as hard as we were in the very start of the race, and that's not necessarily something that's going to be possible. So we're just going to have to make do with what we got and try to catch them in the pits and in the second part of the race here. Hopefully the team is ready. Hopefully they are prepared to give me the best pit stop of their life, baby. Here we go. Come on. Brake, don't want to get any sort of a penalty here, and let's get after it. So we're currently P14. Obviously, some guys aren't pitting yet. We just need the fastest pit time possible here. I'm looking for a 2.0. 1.9, let's go! Oh, shoot.
Release. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Being stuck behind Ricardo and Sainz here isn't exactly what I was looking for, but I guess we'll make it work. I mean, they were obviously in front of us from the get-go, but I want to maybe be able to get around them here. Shoot, I don't think.
Caution. It looks like the problem is terminal. VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down. Maintain a positive delta.
Okay.
Some information on Verstappen. Okay, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Come on, Ricardo, we got to get up there, dude. We got a bad delta right now, my guy. I can't pass you, but I want my delta to be higher.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Whoa! We timed that perfectly, and he locked up. We're clean. Let's go. Good pass right at the end of the VSC. Dude, he was not being very aggressive with it. He was at points like, 0.4 of a second behind the delta. I don't know what he was doing back there, dude.
Nick is in the pits.
Holy cow. Okay. That was one of the most stressful moments that we've had thus far in this series. Obviously, we're going to have to catch up to Carlos here. My hopeful future teammate that I really want to work with, but he doesn't want to work with us, at least not as of right now. Gonna try to show him why you want to come to Cooper Motors here, but to show him some real wheeling, baby. Here we go. This next corner is gonna be huge. Brake here, cut. Kind of got a little wide. I'm really trying to push that corner, to be honest. I feel like if we can get that corner kind of locked down like we had in practice, I feel like I'm trying a little bit too hard here in the race. But in practice, we were flying through that thing. I was feeling like I was in a W11. But, all right, not bad. So currently P12. Pretty solidly in P12.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
I feel like we always have some sort of an engine issue, guys. We really need to figure that out. But I'm just going to keep doing my thing. We're going to try to stay clean and consistent. Really, this is one of those things where slow is smooth, smooth is fast. We've got an extra half lap of fuel, so I'm running rich mix on this straight.
Is 15.6 seconds.
We should be within 1 second after this lap here, so we should start to get some DRS. Ooh, we got to be smoother on the gas through there, Trev. That was your fault, 100%. But yeah, we should be in a better position as soon as we get into DRS range. Ooh, see, like that right there, that was clean. That was super clean, and it's because I wasn't trying that hard. I was just trying to be smooth. I wasn't trying to be hyper aggressive and slamming on the gas and then slamming on the brakes and whatever else. I was just trying to be smooth. Slow is smooth. And smooth as fast, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. We really like going wide there. It's all right, though. Stewards are being nice to us today, I guess.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
We're fine. It's all right. We've got an extra half a lap of fuel mix. We're not going to run out. Dude, we have 8 laps to go. This is such a long freaking race. Woo! I'm hunting for you, Signs. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. We're hitting that corner now. Ha! Let's go. Setting best sectors of the entire race. Got to be careful here. Definitely don't want to run into them. If we could have a really solid exit of that final corner, I think we might be able to pass him here. Oh, I just realized we're up at a P8, dude. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. We're racing today. Ooh. He's starting to gain on us a bit. We only have 10% ERS left. We've really been using a lot of it. Set a race best sector 1, a personal best sector 2. See how we can do here in sector 3. I'm going for it. Rich mix, DRS, ERS. Overtake mode, it's not happening. All right, let's save it. We're gonna have to get him on one of these crazy corners. I was a little bit too close for comfort. We got 7 laps to go. I mean, honestly, I'm really happy with where we're at to start from where we did. We kind of had honestly, a pretty miserable qualifying performance. We really turned it up here in the race and really got her done. So I'm feeling pretty good about our odds here. Rich mix, overtake mode, slipstream. We're getting so close. We're getting so close, but we're just not in the position to be able to take him down. We had a pretty bad exit right there, had a little bit of wheel spin. I mean, we've really, kind of solidified our position here. Dude, these battles we've had against Sainz, we're really building up a pretty fun rivalry that hopefully eventually he does want to come to the squad. I love what we're putting together. Our France race was nothing short of just incredible rivalry and competitivenesss, you know what I mean? And then now we've got another crazy battle going on here. We've been slowly eating away at his lead. I don't know that we're gonna be able to do it. There's a lot of race left, but this track is just hard to overtake on. I don't know what else to tell you. I just feel like the front straight isn't long enough. We can try to maybe dive bomb some corners, but I also don't like the idea of that. I feel like that gets pretty aggressive. I'm really going all out right here. Come on. Overtake mode, rich mix. See, we're just, I mean, we kind of need him to mess up, and we need to have the perfect exit. Had a little bit of contact there, I think. Oof. We got to be careful about that corner. But yeah, the stars need to align if we're going to pass him there, and I don't know that that's going to happen. Ooh. Again, that $150,000 front wing I'm racing like it's not a thing, baby. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Woo! Carlos. Dang it. There's just no spots to overtake, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Well, fellas, I think this is just about a wrap here.
Leading our teammate by 31.5 seconds.
31.5 seconds. Love to hear that. I mean, I've been just trying so hard to catch him, and we've since fallen out of DRS zone. I used up all of our rich mix. We've just been knocking at his doorstep the whole time. Same thing you guys have seen. We just could never put anything together to be able to get around him. This is just a very, very tough track to overtake on. You guys can see we've got plus 0.15 laps of fuel. We were using rich mix to try to get creative and get around him. We ended up going into the negatives a little bit, so I had to run on lean for a minute, which is why we ran out of DRS zone. Kind of ran out of time, but it's all right, man. I mean, starting from what were we, P17, And ending up in P8 is nothing to scoff at. I think, you know, even though this is a difficult track and it's not our best result, I think this was one of our best races. We showed a lot of drive, a lot of consistency. Obviously, our pit crew did their job to make sure we succeeded. And overall, I think it was a really good team performance.
Final lap of the race.
So this is it. We've got an extra 0.13 laps of fuel. Not a lot to mess around about with here. I hope that our calculations are correct. And I mean, we just kind of have one easy lap to go until the finish line. Got one corner here. And we can just go ahead and cruise down Main Street, baby. Let's not get in the grass, though. But, all right, there it is, P8. I'm not upset with it.
We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
We're in the points. Not sure who was in front of us. I'm not sure. I would... Oh, driver of the day. Love to see that. I would bet that Albon is probably in front of us. That's not going to help out our rivalry, but we never really intended on beating him anyway. I know Valtteri took the top. Took that first place, took the gold. I'm not sure who's in second and third. We're about to find out. Lewis in second. Charles in third. All right. Not really that surprising. Mercedes 1-2 to be expected. So, yeah, Albon ended up in fourth, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's see. Nick ended up in 21st. All right, we need to work on that, buddy. Max did not finish, so we'll take it, dude. I kind of forgot about Max dropping out, so that would have been that was a big help to us. We would have been P9.
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Oh, I'm definitely very happy with that.
Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today?
It's got the grace of a ballet dancer. Our chassis department's gonna notice that.
Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
I love to see the smiles on my team's faces. I'm a team player.
Are you happy with your performance today?
More than happy. Everything went my way.
Is there anything that you think gave you the edge over your rivals?
The chassis department, baby, because we're starting to do some chassis upgrades. So there it is.
Appreciate
4
your
questions
time.
right there. Going to knock out all 4 of the requirements of our sponsor. So I appreciate her hooking it up. That's another $350K in the pocket. Looks like Albon is kind of taking off on us in the rivalry. 21st place out of Nick is not my favorite, but look at that, dude. Another $890K. That just greases the skids so much. All that extra money to be able to invest into the team. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Hopefully our good luck continues. We've had a nice little string of finishes here. And I'm going to see you guys next week, tomorrow, for the Belgian Grand Prix.